It's the end of an era. The penny, America's most iconic coin, is on the way out. That little copper coin in your pocket? It might soon be a collector's item. Here's why the U.S. is finally phasing out the penny, and what you should do with yours before they disappear for good. Part 1. What's happening to the penny? The U.S. penny, officially known as the 1-cent coin, is under serious threat of extinction. And it's not just a rumor. It's an active discussion in Congress, the Treasury, and the public. For years, the penny has cost more to make than it's worth. As of 2024, it costs around 2.7 cents to mint a single penny. That means for every penny produced, the U.S. loses money. In a country printing billions of these coins annually, the math doesn't work. The U.S. Mint has said it out loud. The penny no longer makes financial sense. And now, in 2025, the pressure to retire it is growing fast. Part 2. Why is the penny so expensive to make? It all comes down to metal prices and manufacturing costs. Pennies today aren't made of pure copper anymore. They're 97.5% zinc, coated in a thin layer of copper. But even with cheaper materials, the cost of raw metals, transportation, labor, and machine upkeep has pushed the production cost nearly triple its face value. So every time you drop a penny on the sidewalk, you're technically throwing away 3 cents. Multiply that across 7 billion pennies minted per year, and the losses stack up quickly. Part 3. Do pennies even matter anymore? Let's be honest. How often do you actually use pennies? In 2025, most payments are digital. Cash is used less and less. And vending machines, parking meters, and even some stores won't accept pennies at all. Plus, with inflation, the penny has lost 95% of its original purchasing power since it was introduced in 1793. In short, it's becoming functionally useless in today's economy. And studies show that if we eliminated the penny, prices wouldn't spike. They'd be rounded up or down, just like Canada, Australia, and dozens of other countries already do. Part 4. So, what's the government planning to do? As of mid-2025, the U.S. Mint and Treasury Department are actively evaluating the future of the penny. Several proposals are on the table. Stop producing new pennies, but allow existing ones to circulate. Round all cash transactions to the nearest 5 cents. Encourage voluntary withdrawal like Canada did in 2013. Or, less likely, redesign the penny with cheaper materials. But the most likely scenario? The government phases it out quietly over the next 12 to 24 months. That's why now is the time to pay attention to what you have lying around. Part 5. What should you do with your pennies? First things first. Don't throw them away. Here's what you can do. 1. Cash them in. Take your jars of pennies to a bank or coin machine before they become harder to deposit. Some coin-counting services take a small fee, but it's worth it to clear out the clutter. 2. Hold on to pre-1982 pennies. Pennies minted before 1982 contain 95% copper, making them more valuable for collectors and metal content. Each one is worth 2 to 3 cents in copper alone. But melting them is illegal. 3. Look for rare ones. Some pennies, like the 1943 steel penny or 1955 double die, can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. 4. Donate them. Many charities accept coins, and your spare change could go further than you think. 5. Keep a few rolls. If pennies disappear, even common ones may gain novelty or collector value. Think of it like owning a piece of history, like wheat pennies, silver coins, or old dollar bills. Part 6. What happens if the penny goes away? If the penny disappears, here's what to expect. All cash purchases will be rounded to the nearest 5 cents. Not digital payments, just physical transactions. Retailers will adjust quickly. They already round in other countries. Coins like the nickel and dime will become more important. The mint could save up to $100 million a year by stopping penny production. Some backlash is expected, but most Americans won't notice it's gone. It'll be strange at first, but just like phone booths and paper checks, pennies may soon be a thing of the past. Final thoughts. The penny is iconic, but it's also outdated, expensive, and nearly irrelevant in modern finance. If the government stops making them, it won't be a financial disaster. It'll be a long overdue modernization. So take a look at your coin jar. Cash 'em in, collect the valuable ones, or stash a roll for nostalgia. Because soon, the penny may officially become history. If you enjoyed this breakdown, subscribe to Finance-Related 101, where we turn complex financial trends into simple, practical insights. Thanks for watching, and stay coin-conscious.